What's up, First Squad? I'm your squad leader, Corporal Bozeman. Here I'm going to be briefing you paragraph 3 of our OPORD. So first, we're going to talk about our mission. Our mission here is to attack to destroy Objective Phantom, Uniform Foxtrot 1197-3184, no later than 30/2200 August 2024, in order to deny enemy influence on the battalion main effort. I repeat, our mission is to attack to destroy Objective Phantom, Uniform Foxtrot 1197-3184, no later than 30/2200 August 2024, in order to deny enemy influence on the battalion main effort. The purpose of our operation here is to deny enemy influence on our battalion main effort, and we're going to accomplish this by conducting a raid. Decisive to this operation is going to be undetected movement from our patrol base to our ORP, and it's decisive because it prevents enemy opportunity to ambush. It enables the surprise and tempo necessary to rapidly overwhelm enemy forces on Objective Phantom as well. Our risk is going to be assumed by conducting a raid with a force too small to completely isolate Objective Phantom, but our risk is going to be mitigated by cover and concealment, maintaining a military crest, minimizing LDA crossings, and also route selection. So how we're going to split up our personnel here is our main effort is going to be Bravo Team. Their task, Bravo Team is right here, and their task is going to be attack to destroy enemy mortar team. Their purpose is going to be deny enemy influence on battalion main effort. So if you guys can horseshoe around here, make sure that everybody can see. Bravo Team's right here. Our supporting effort 1 is going to be the gun team. Their task is going to be support by fire, and their purpose is going to be to enable the main effort. Our supporting effort 2 is going to be Alpha Team. As you can see, they're split up with east and west observation posts. Their task is going to be to isolate Objective Phantom, and their purpose is going to be to prevent enemy retreat and reinforcements. The end state here is that for terrain, primary MSRs and AO Ronin contested. For civilian, we're going to minimize civilian casualties and collateral damage to infrastructure. For enemy, the enemy mortar team in the vicinity of Objective Phantom is going to be destroyed. And then friendly, our platoon is going to be reconsolidated at the patrol base and also postured for follow-on offensive operations. Okay, so to go down the list, concept of the operation by phase. Phase 1, we're going to receive the mission, and we're going to SP from the patrol base at the end. Critical tasks, we're going to brief the OPORD. We're going to conduct back briefs and confirmation briefs, rehearsals, and then PCCs and PCIs. Phase 2, we're going to SP from the patrol base, and then RP at the ORP at the end. We're going to remain undetected throughout movement, maintaining radio checks with platoon HQ, and also minimize LDA crossings. Phase 3, which is going to be from the rally point to the initiation on Objective Phantom, we're going to have positive identification of the enemy mortar team, establish SBF positions after leaders recon, and place security teams, and also establish sectors of fire. And then at the end, we're going to send salute reports up to platoon HQ. Phase 4, it's going to be initiation on Objective Phantom. Our critical tasks, maintain an element of surprise. We're going to keep high speed and tempo. We're going to destroy the enemy mortar team. We must withdraw from the objective before 10 minutes in order to avoid enemy QRF and IDF. And then we're going to send up LACE reports. The end state here will be the withdrawal from Objective Phantom. And then lastly, for Phase 5, from withdrawal of Objective Phantom to the rally point at patrol base, we're going to reconsolidate at the ORP, move back to the patrol base using route from Phase 2 with some nuances there, and then also just rapid exfiltration to the ORP. Okay, so we're going to start at Phase 3, since we already went through Phase 1 and 2, which is going to be to isolate / set conditions. So we start at the rally point, right here, and our key actions here is going to be the leader's recon. So some considerations: we're going to be in traveling Overwatch. We're going to have to identify target reference point 1, 2, and 3. And then our security elements from the Alpha Team are going to divide and move to security positions overwatching the east and then the west roads. Our support by fire element is going to be our gun team, and they're going to be in place east of Objective Phantom, so right here. And then our Bravo Team, which is the main effort, is going to be in place from the north of Objective Phantom, so right here. We're going to make sure that our elements are deployed ass backwards, and then our weapons control status is going to be tight. Our CCPs is going to be rolling, which is going to be our last close checkpoint to the ORP, and then contingencies If enemy mortar team is not located on Objective Phantom, we're going to report to Platoon HQ for further guidance on the mission. If Leader's Recon is compromised, we're going to return to ORP, reconsolidate squad in ORP, and report to Platoon HQ for further guidance. If ORP is compromised, we're going to abort the mission and report to Platoon Headquarters. Our method of communication here, our PACE plan, we're going to have FM radio, TCN, Shout Nano, and then also Runner. Our location of key leaders, our squad leader is going to be at the ORP or Leaders Recon. Our Alpha team leader is going to be at the ORP or Leaders Recon. And our Bravo team leader is going to be at the ORP. For Phase 4, starting from initiation on Objective Phantom, our key action is going to be to destroy the enemy mortar team. Phase 4 is our actions on objective. So some considerations, our support by fire element, which is our gun team, is going to open fire with the M240 Bravo against the largest / most threatening target. Those first shots on the M240 is going to be our trigger for the rest of the squad to conduct the operation. And our support by fire element is going to also be engaging the enemy in the vicinity of target reference point 2. Our main effort, which is the Bravo team, is going to engage targets from the north, and once they cross this phase line 2 right here, that's going to signal the shift fire. The main effort is going to do a double whistle to signal to our support by fire element for a shift fire, and then our support by fire element is going to give 2 whistles back to ensure that to communicate that they have shifted fire. Once the Bravo team leader reaches the LOA, and so after the main effort bounced through the objective and our Bravo team leader reaches the LOA, he's going to confirm via radio, and then the whole squad is going to reconsolidate back here. Our team leaders are going to gather lace reports, and then our EPW squad is going to clear enemies and equipment. Finally, our squad leader is going to initiate our withdrawal. For contingencies, it'll be the same as before. Our CCP is same. It's going to be rolling. Method of communication is going to be the same before as well. Location of key leaders. Our squad leader is going to be at the support by fire position. Our Alpha team leader is going to be at the observation post 1, which is also this west post right here. And then our Bravo team leader is going to be at the assault position. So over here. Finally, for Phase 5, we're going to start at the rally point at the ORP. And the key considerations here is we're going to return using an alternate route. So it would be route red, but we would deviate appropriately so that the enemy can't, find our last tracks to see where we are. And then we're also going to maintain radio checks with platoon headquarters at every hour. So our CCP is going to be rolling once again. Contingencies, if we make enemy contact, we're going to break contact, and we're going to coordinate with higher. In the case of IDF, we're going to react to IDF and continue moving along the route. Our method of communication is going to be the same, and then the location of our key leaders. Squad leader is going to be at the ORP, Alpha team leader is going to be at the ORP, and then our Bravo team leader is going to be at the ORP. And then this Phase 5 reconsolidation is going to end once we get to the patrol base. So finally, our mission concept of the operation, finally our coordinating instructions. So for our priority intel requirements, we're going to have positive identification of enemy defensive obstacles in AO Ronin, enemy troop / equipment movement of greater than platoon size, identification of HQ-16, which is number 1 on the brigade HPTL, and then also we're going to consider, is the enemy aware of Cougar Company's presence in AO Ronin. For friendly forces information requirements, it'll be hard compromise, soft compromise, loss of a key weapon system, and then also friendly casualties. For our essential elements of friendly info, we're going to have operational products, ComSec, comma card, and then unit locations. So our PCC and PCI focus here, it's going to be NVGs, M4, M240 Bravo, M249, and then water. And we're going to have really an emphasis on our crew-served weapons. Our priority of rehearsals, we're really going to hone down our squad ambush, our TCCCs, and then also really prioritize concealment and speed. And then lastly, our priorities of work. We're going to avoid detection, maintain security, make sure we conduct weapons maintenance, and then also maintain comms with hire. So with that being said, that is my brief. Thank you for listening.